Oops. How are you? Welcome to another video here. And today I really want to answer a question that many ask me, and people ask me this question a lot. It is a question that I think is central, right? It's a question that everyone when they enter here on Pinterest has this doubt, what to do. But she's very simple to answer, and there's something I'll talk about in the video curriculum. So if you want to know a trick, a few things here, stay with me and don't miss it. If you already like this subject, please go down a little bit and leave your like. And subscribe to the channel. I'm always posting videos about Pinterest ads and how to increase your traffic to Adsense. And other matters too. But let's go. Today's question is, Alex, what campaign objective do I use on Pinterest ads for Adsense? Because Pinterest ads is like any other ad platform, which has brand recognition, video views, consideration, which used to be traffic, conversion, which is for product sales, performance in action, and catalog sales. But here at Adsense, there's a funnel that I use, the campaign objective funnel, differentiated for each, let's say, for each objective. And in Adsense it has two objectives. The first one you can use, which actually the vast majority will use this, and I recommend you use consideration, which was previously like traffic, but they changed it to traffic because if you are using your account a lot, you are making payments there. Everything is okay. In short, everything is okay even in your account. There is no problem. They will assign another objective that will stay below. The vast majority of accounts will not have this objective, precisely because of the confidence that Pinterest does not have. So let me put my oldest account here, and a magic step will appear. It appeared here. Sections of the web. Increase your traffic to destinations outside of Pinterest. But there's one detail that I need to talk to you about. I'm absolutely sure that if you have this campaign objective, you will feel it in your pocket, on your screen, which is the web sessions. Sessions of the web. He's already talking here, outside of Pinterest. Here it will increase the click on your Pinterest ad. Not necessarily the user will leave Pinterest, go to your blog, but here it is already saying to you, look, I will focus on people who will leave Pinterest. This campaign level here is precisely for people to leave Pinterest and go to your website. But as I said, you'll feel it on the screen because this level here, this campaign objective, it costs more, so you could spend 5 cents here on clicks, and you'll spend maybe double or triple, and it's not guaranteed. Unfortunately, Pinterest has this defect. I think it's not. Sorry for expressing myself wrong. Maybe it's not a defect, but it's something you feel on the screen when you start advertising, because you see a stark difference, which has two Pinterest metrics that everyone who is an ad needs to know, which is pin click and outbound click. The click on the pin is when you already click, let's say, leave, go. So for example, you chose the pin here, you will select the pin, and every time the person clicks on your pin, you are already pinned. Got it? So this can be something that you will feel on the screen. So you put 5 cents there for the cost per click. Here, you put here, you put 5 cents here, you put 0.10. Well, you put these numbers here, isn't it, my dear? It's not 10 toss that you'll pay on the click. This here is an estimate, which is that you can pay on the click, you can pay twice that or 3 times that. Why? There's the click on pin metric, there's the click out metric. So every time someone clicks on your pin, you're already paying. But Alex, the guy clicked on my pin, does he already go to the website? No, go. So you clicked here on the pin, you're paying. If the guy goes there to your website, fine, which is our goal. But if he goes, you will pay anyway, right? And there's another Marcetta here that I'll wait for the end. For those who do AdSense campaigns here, Super Hepatano, you know that. But anyway, this objective doesn't have it, and this one does. Something that can make a lot of difference there in your arbitration, right? So let's go. Just remembering, this here is really what the vast majority of people use, which will feed into your account, will make the payments correctly. Use Pinterest. All of a sudden assign this here to your account. You notice that in this account I have an older one, and in this new one, I'm working with an online course. There isn't one. See? There isn't, because Pinterest still saw that in this account. Although I have it in another account, I have it, but this one doesn't have it, so I can go there in the support, that I have a premium support from Pinterest. There in the support, and add courses there to that account. Then I have to send a tag. Anyway, I have a process there. Then they will release it here for me. Understand? So that's the initial objective you're going to use, which is consideration, right? And it will increase the click on your ad. Be very clear that he is not saying that it will take traffic to your website. He is saying, look, I will increase the click on the ad. Then this click will be very cheap, but there are clicks here that I deleted at 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Anyway, I deleted them really cheaply. In this one, SEO Real Web will literally focus on people who will leave Pinterest, right? So, there's a high chance that you'll have more outbound clicks on your web sessions. They're going to be much higher than necessarily taken into account, which was previously traffic. So let's choose here. I'll give you the second one now. One thing you can change the arbitration, which is the following. If you notice there in your traffic, in this consideration here, there will not be a session called accelerated. Welcome. Here, See? Oops. And here, you have to put custom, right? So there won't be this second column here. Remembering that you have to put it custom, so there won't be this second column here. And what does that second column mean? What is he going to do?
Interest usually here in Brazil, it ends at 9 a.m., right?
He has, if I'm not mistaken, he's 3 hours late. Let's say, he shouldn't be late, he would be early, right? Because 9 p.m. arrives, the day is over, the day has already turned. So you can arrive at 9 o'clock here in Brazil. If you're watching me here in Brazil, in Brasilia time zone, then when 9 o'clock arrives here in Brasilia time, it is already changed. So let's say you arrive at 9 o'clock on Monday, and on Pinterest it's already on Tuesday, right? So be very careful with that. It's another thing too, which I find very strange here on Pinterest. That's it. It's not arriving at 12 o'clock, and it turns into day. It arrives at 9 o'clock, and it's already become day. So it's already meeting the budget for another day. So when you're in sessions here, if you put it on accelerated, your budget could literally run out before midnight, right? Before the day turns, your budget is gone because it will deliver fast. Instead of it delivering, for example, every 1 minute the ad, 2 minutes the ad, it can deliver your ad 3 or 4 or even 10 times faster. So be very careful with that. But we know that generally at night, people are more likely to click on ads, right? Because mainly, all the blogs I work on, at night I have a better income than necessarily in the afternoon and at the beginning of the day, right? So if you're already a little older, in adolescence, more expectant, you know that usually either at the end of the night, at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or at the beginning of the day, or even at dawn, the RPM, the TPCs, they are much bigger. Beauty? So this is the question I wanted to address with you. I hope you understood, but of course if not, leave it in the comments. It will be a pleasure to answer other questions you may have, right? So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll wait for you in the next video. Goodbye.
Ciao.